Well, hello. Welcome to the Boom Boom Radio Show. I'm your host, Cheryl. So, how are you guys doing? I'm so glad it's Friday. I mean, it's been a busy week, of course. And again, I'm just trying to learn the best way to record for me. So, I think I was successful Wednesday when we did the uh, Q&A. And today is just Freestyle Friday. We don't have we're set agenda, but we're just summing up the week. I started Monday, so I'm so glad. From Monday to Wednesday, it seems like my audio got a little better. Hopefully, today is even more, sounds even better. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just what I am really glad I'm doing. It's just doing it. That's the hardest part is just starting and getting it done. So, I'm so proud of that. So, hopefully you getting something out of it as well. So I'm still not in a soundproof area thing. So I'm just using what I have to get it done, right? So yeah, hopefully yeah, I had motivated you in some kind of shape, form, or fashion this week just to do it, right? So, and I know I still haven't gotten the links put in yet. I thought I could. They said on the free plan I would be able to record, like separate my audio, but I'm not seeing where I can do that. Maybe they meant before I could, but it's just not. I'm not seeing the right links to be able to separate the audio, and that's a job in itself. So, because even when I put it on YouTube, there's no way to really separate the audio because I don't think you can like post or download live uh, videos, live streams. So I'm still trying to figure that out so I can put the audio on my radio station. So I'll be doing that all weekend. It seems just trying to figure out. Like the other one I did fairly easy, but I don't know somewhere. But anyway, yeah, it's just live streaming. So I'm not gonna stay on here too long and talk. I'm just catching up with the week. Hopefully, I work a part-time job, so I'm really just getting off of work and I open up. So I get to work at 4:30 in the morning. So therefore, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Wednesdays I'm off, and Mondays I'm off. But Fridays, uh, it's a long day. Not that, not a complaining day. It's just I'm going from one thing right away to another, so I don't really have time uh, to set up perfectly. I'm just standing doing this at the moment. But so yeah, I was going to talk about the dog because I have a blog post on my radio station on my website. Um, and I was just amazed to find out that it was created in 1970. I thought it was older than that. But I think just DJing is what I had it confused with, because people have been DJing for a long time and just playing music. So, and that's what the DAW is for you to create your own music. And uh, Thomas stole to me. Don't let me. Like I said, I'm just going from one thing to another real quick. So I got my words all mixed up though. But it is a Thomas. He created it. My last name is Thomas. So I was just listening to someone talk because I work at the YMCA part time at the front desk. So I get a lot of conversation going, not I personally, but you hear a lot of conversation. And I just like overheard some member talking about like we're not all related, but we all like kind of interact in the same big circle of life, so to speak. So that's what made me think of because the creator of the doll, and I'm sure everybody knows what the doll is, right? That's musically uh, into music. You get on there. That's what I use to create my music. I use a DAW. I think most people do, like either on BandLab or GarageBand, and you just put music together, and the tracks, I think is what they're really called. You put a track together. Bear with me today. It is Friday. It's Freestyle Friday, so I'm not focused on one thing. I'm just talking. Um, Mainly still freestyle from Monday, still trying to get comfortable, not comfortable, but confident in just doing it. Because the more you do it, the better it goes. We all learn that. Practice makes perfect. So, in your beginning stages, things are just all over the place because you're still trying to find your best way to deliver your message, because it is a message, and find your own audience that grows with you. Some are already professional at it, some are just starting off like myself. And so that's the whole thing. And I think that's the problem with a lot of people. Not, I don't want to bash other people, but sometimes people, us as people, we do see other people and it seems like their life is so easy they don't get stressed. They do, but some people just handle their stress better than others. Or some people don't try to take on too much. I'm one of those, I don't try to take on too much because I like doing my own thing. That's so I don't like taking on too much of anything else because I feel like being myself is like a full-time job in itself. So, and I don't like doing things and then changing my mind on them unless it's just my own personal life. Well, just I don't like getting people's hopes up high on me, thinking I want to be involved in a bunch of things. I never was that way. I'm talking with my hands. Never was that way growing up either. I just always just tried to figure out my own things, and we all grown up different ways. And sometimes we understand why we grew up that way or why we that way as a child. And sometimes we don't. And you have to keep walking out those steps until you do understand why you are the way you are. And and it goes into a lot, especially if you're trying to be into the social media world. It goes into a lot of your own personality, and sometimes it's what people struggle with finding their own personality. And maybe they don't struggle with finding it; they just maybe be more insecure about it. It's just, and I love my personality. I mean, some people don't. I don't think I have a dry sense of humor. I just think I'm not like the girly girl where you just like the high school girl, like where everybody's wanting to be on her team and stuff. I do have people wanting to be on my team, but yeah, my personality is my personality, and I don't feel the need to explain it to anybody in order for them to like me. Is my point. It's just I am who I am, and I accept most people the way they are, but I don't accept people trying to force themselves on me, or I don't go along with bullying. Just because you don't understand something, don't mean you should hate it or something. And I don't do the high school type of thing. Because if you friends with someone, well, they don't not friends with me, and I don't get into all that. So I always feel like if you like something, that's what you should go for. No matter who made it or whatever, if it's something you like or you feel like is beneficial to you, that's what you should go for. You shouldn't let other people who might not be interested in it stop you from following your dreams. Sometimes you have to learn what's good for you. Someone else can't say just because they tried it and it didn't work for them, then it ain't gonna work for you because I know you. You don't know me. But it's Freestyle Friday, so and that's been my whole goal for everything I've tried to create on my own. Is I don't really get into what other people's opinions because I'm the one that has to figure it out myself. You take advice from other people, but you don't let that control your heart's desire, you know? Because sometimes we do miss out on stuff listening to other people, you know? And like they say, one person's trash is another person's treasure. And that's just how you have to go about that in life and not focus on other people's opinions. Even me just doing this, you know, it might not be something other people understand because I'm doing it on the fly. I'm not like trying to, before times pass, you try to wait till you get everything you need and wait till you get to a perfect place to do it. And then as you get older and mature more, you remember you have to realize the perfect place is you. That's the perfect place to start, is with you. And eventually, as you continue to grow and get better and situations change, levels of understandings change, you will be in that perfect place and you'll be even more confident in it. But you have to start with some level of confidence or you'll just keep putting things off and saying I can't or looking at just like it's Friday, or looking at other people looking like they have it all together. I wish I could be like them. You are your own self, and that's who you have to be every day. And some you can't let opportunities pass you by waiting on all these other things. Even like in relationships, you know, like you have to let people see you for who you are. You can't keep making it up and stuff. But you do. And so I don't mind doing that. Every day I'm myself and I don't I don't care anymore. You know, I'm just at that point where I need to get my message out. I need to stay focused on it. I need to continue on doing and sometimes in life you have to you try different things, trying to figure what works best for you. Like you could be multi-talented, right? But not everybody is going to want to look at you do everything, and that's the truth. So you have to pick something you feel like you are the best at doing with yourself, and then you can take breaks and not breaks, but you can have fun doing all the other stuff. But you have to. It's what I had to learn, and it's what took me a while to learn. Because I used to think I couldn't talk in front of people, but and that working here the 3 days a week I do it, I enjoy it. I love the people there. It's a motivational thing for me because this the one I work at here is it's more of a retired type of crowd. They've worked, they retired, now they just try to stay in shape and stay focused. So that and you know keep moving around because you know once you stop learning and moving, it's really nothing else, right? Uh, it's really motivational to see, and it's also made me understand. No, I don't have to be afraid to talk. I don't have to be afraid to be myself. Of course, you can hold a conversation with other people, and it don't matter what age they are. You know, I don't get into trying to talk to other people's kids because you know that's a touchy subject within itself. And so I stick to what I'm good at, and that's just being myself. And like I said, a lot of people don't understand it. Uh, you know, at first sight, you would think I'm mean because I'm not the one that just run to you and trying to have a conversation and just start blurting out and stuff. But I do have moments where I do that. So I think I didn't take a breath with it until. But yeah, that's the main point for me is letting people uh, like on social media know who I really am and how I really am. I mean, I have my moments on my personal account where I'm just like, I mean, I don't get you either, so, but my business, and what I'm trying to do and what I am going to do is just be myself on here. I'm not trying to disguise my conversations or anything, but I'm also not trying to get too distracted. For Freestyle Fridays, it's just that. It's been a whole week. So at the end of the week, you either go out and have drinks with your friends, which is this is what this Freestyle Friday is to me, or you do this. Either way, it's something you do with your friends, and you're not like trying to be stay on script, stay on topic. The topic is free to say whatever. I'm so glad it's Friday. letting my hair down, and I'm like, girlfriend, look, you know, and you might be my girlfriend. Just in here, like it's Friday. I'm so glad. I mean, I'm not a petty person, but sometimes you do need to vent in a way that's just like, I'm so glad this is what Friday is all about to me. Just relaxing, you know. But in times past when I did things, I've let my personal opinion spill over in things. So I'm not trying to do that anymore. I designated Friday to just talk, but not talk about people, because it's what people are wanting me to do. It's a different thing. Like I said, I'm not the high school girl, but I do have a lot of people just want me to carry them around for some reason. And in times past, I would get on my little podcast and and that's what people know. And so throughout this week, it's what they've been trying to do. So it's a challenge for me as well. Not that I'm not good at ignoring it, because each year you should get a little, your mindset about things should change. And sometimes in life, like I said, you get people who they don't change. So that's what they keep looking for. Somebody else that don't change and that can keep up I'm not into the gossip scene. I've never been into the gossip scene. As you see, I'm cool doing my own thing, finding my own audience, talking about what I want to talk about. So I've never been to that's like gossiping with girls type. I just been a person like letting everybody know exactly how I feel, and I do that still on my personal thing. But no, I cannot carry people everywhere I go, which is what they're doing. You can follow me on something and on this radio station and listen to what I'm saying, but I don't care to talk about my week in that way. It's, negative. Well, it is Freestyle Friday, so you know, I'm just happy I'm doing it, and I'm not afraid of it, and I don't have everything, but I'm still not letting that stop me. Uh, and the love of my life is in tune to what I'm doing, and so and that's the most important part, is having your own support system that whether you succeed or fail at it, they still will love you. You don't have to change who you are or look a certain way. People who love you and genuinely want you to succeed at whatever you want to do, uh, they love you regardless. So that is the most important thing to anything you do. And I feel is having a good support system that understands that you're not perfect. You're not striving to be perfect. You're just striving to be yourself. Every day you wake up trying to figure it out. And when other people are complaining about you just because you do that, you just have to like I turn a deaf ear to them, because you could do the same thing. Like most of the stuff I do that people complain about me doing is the same thing they could do. Like this is a free account thing. You can get on there, because sometimes people do have a lot to say, right? But they direct it to the wrong person or to the wrong place. I mean, everybody can find an audience, right? But the whole point about it is doing it. Okay, you have to do it instead of just before, when I like first got on social media, just like social media, they had those things where people would, when they was trying to build an audience, they would do the catfighting thing. And because it's a cheap way to get views, right? So that's when sometimes people come along trying to come to me with that. I don't do that. I've never done that. Okay. It's just, I tell you how I am and what I'm going to deal with and what I'm not. And then I can go head on. I'm not a grudge holding person or anything. People know they'll make me mad, but I'll get over it. But I'm not going to like be just willingly to hang out with you, because once you're not my friend anyway, you're just somebody that I see here and there that just want to pick an argument about something. Like if I'm at work and someone asks me for a phone charger, it's one around here, but for someone to get mad because they can't use mine personally, that is a personal problem that I don't care to entertain. So these are things where I'm saying I don't care to just keep going on with that thing. So, but like I said, it's Freestyle Friday. So just that was just to give you an idea of what I'm not the high school girl. Like I'm overly grown, but I don't care to entertain that. And sometimes you have to not care that people don't like you for being yourself. I mean, maybe it's just you don't like yourself for not being yourself is how I look at it. So anyway, that was a whole lot, but I got it done, and hopefully the sound is not too bad. It's not muffled. I've been holding this, so and I'm just doing it. So I thank you so much. I'm still working on trying to get those links to my radio station and well, YouTube. Yeah, this will direct you right over there. Yeah, but I don't know if you see the link. Instagram, I just haven't really tried to see how you do that. And I still all weekend need to figure out how to get the audio uh, over to my radio station. So I have my work cut out, and I just thank you guys. So just stay tuned, and I ask that you continue to be patient with us, and we will get it together eventually. But I thank you so much. Please have a nice weekend.